A microphone. A microphone check, check. A microphone 1 2 1 2. A microphone. Hello everyone, Tom aka Nostra Thomas. I am the bombest. Another day, another dollar to make. You guessed it, the ladies holler. How's everyone doing? I'm in a pretty meh mood. Is the bottom in? We're going to discuss the bottom is in. So says a lot of people now. Not your boy. Not your boy. I am simulcasting on Rumble. Let's see if that shit's working. Let's pop on over. Who is that sexy mofo? Let's see if the Rumble in the Jumble's working. Rumble in the Jumble. See what I did there? No one's going to get that because you're a bunch of nerds. You're a bunch of nerds. That's way over your head. All right, let's see. Live streaming. Says it's live. This interface kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. User. Well, that's not good. It's showing my stream key. So now, my goodness. How? There's only 2 people here. Neither one of you hijack that stream over there, please. All right. If you do, whatever. Looks like we're live. A microphone check, check. One watching now. Is that me? Look, who is that sexy mofo? Gosh, darn, time flies by when you're having fun. A ding, 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 ding. Jonathan in the house. How you doing, brother? Heyo. Yeah, we're live streaming over here too. Let's freaking go. If you're not following me on Rumble, I think. Let's get the likes going. Let's smash the absolutely free like. No. The link is not in the description. We got to fix that right now. We'll do this right here. I will be looking to do a lot more, even like just only streaming on Rumble sometimes. I will be looking to... follow me at Nostradamus on Twitter. I will be looking. I think they're going to be getting long form video pretty soon. Heyo, Koska in the house. How you doing, sister? Glad you can make it on time. Yesterday you came at the very end. I did have to go get a cavity filled. It's only my second cavity filled ever. It's just, they don't hurt if you've never had a cavity. Well, I mean, they don't hurt for me, but I'm a tough son of a bitch. So I practically cut my thumb off yesterday. Speaking of which, my title was almost going to be, I got a huge secret. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. But for the people listening right now, is Ricky here? I want Ricky to hear this secret. Ricky, Retro, you out there? Retro, what's going on? Besides Stacy's mom. All right, let's see what's going on in the market. We got CPI data tomorrow. We'll take a look at the charts. We'll take a look at whatever you want to look at. There's a new rug pull coming on Cardano. I did post a link in the Discord. They're going to be early people in the Discord. They're going to be doing a thing where you can sign up, give your wallet. You're going to get an airdrop. Maybe you can turn a free airdrop into some. Maybe this thing ain't a rug pull, but when it looks like a rug pull, smells like a rug pull. Cardano is not immune to rug pulls. Cardano is not immune to people. It's a little bit more work on Cardano because it does take people that know how to code and Plutus. But I feel like, you know. So again, I have no idea if it's a rug pull, but it's named like a rug pull. We can take a quick look at this project. Maybe it'll be the greatest thing since sliced bread. I thought MinSwap looked and sounded like a rug pull too. So what the hell do I know? Anyway, the NASDAQ up 26 points. It was down this morning, I think, or barely up. I don't remember. The E-mini S&P, the SPOO's up 15. With it, with it doing what it's doing, I don't know. I feel like the Fed's still coming out pretty hawkish. I think they're going to be pretty hawkish tomorrow, and I think the next down move's coming. A lot of people are saying now they keep flip flopping. Like BitBoy was saying, "Oh, Bitcoin's going to 10,000. It's going to 10,000." Now he's starting to do that more and more. Oh, I think the bottom was in. I think the bottom was in. So a lot more people are saying now. And we're gonna take a look at the chart. And I'm gonna just tell you and show you how foolish we are. In fact, it's been a week or two, maybe a week. Let's see what the sentiment is. Is the Bitcoin / crypto bottom in? The last two times we've done this, it was still pretty bearish. There was a poll on Twitter. Do you think we're going? Do you think we're going into a recession this year? And it was like overwhelming. I don't understand it. It was overwhelmingly 73% say yeah we're going into a recession, but I feel like more and more and more people keep saying the bottom's in. That must have been Jonathan voted quick style. I knew it. One vote, no. Yeah, I know Jonathan believes the bottom's on him. All right, Tesla, 121. What do we got going on? We got bonds, 128, almost up a full point. Bonds going up is generally a good thing right now. What else do we got? We got gold. Gold up $5, pushing $19 away from $1,900. Let's see, natty gas, 361. So watching the Maverick of Wall Street today. Again, if you're not watching him, it would behoove yourself to do so. He was talking about how it was warmer than expected in Europe right now, and if you wanted to play this, he said do it with stocks. I'm not sure what stock you can do it with, but he said it's just going to take one storm to cause this. Who knows? He's also, as much as I love the Maverick of Wall Street, I think he thinks all of crypto is a Ponzi, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So I think he's got that one wrong. I mean, somewhere between 90 and 98 to 99% of crypto is a Ponzi. But the 1%, if you get that 1% right, it'll change. I believe it's life-changing opportunity. And you may think 99% is a high number, but there's thousands and thousands and thousands of crypto. I'm investing in like 5 or 6. So what does that tell you? All right, silver 2380. That's come down a bit, but it's up today. The VIX 22. The VIX continually comes down. VIX is volatility. Like I said, Tesla's continuing to move up. I wonder that the bottom. I would say the bottom's in for Tesla, but I don't think so, because if we get this big leg move down in the market, like I think we're going to get, Tesla's going to go with it. Let's see what's happening with a couple other ones. Amazon, $92. That's looking pretty juicy. Apple, $131. Google, $90. McDonald's, $268. They've been eating over there. Nvidia, $157. PayPal, $78. I think PayPal can be a really good buy. They got a lot of competition though. Tesla, Tattooed Chef, $1.42. That one's on its way to bankruptcy. Uber, $30. I'm still kind of semi-bullish Uber, but it's probably nothing I would invest in. Walmart, $145. Xpeng, $9.65. Oh, has that one fallen down? I wouldn't touch Chinese stocks with your money. Speaking of Xpeng, what was the Neo? What's Neo doing? Neo, $11. Man, that shit used to be like a... How high did that get? Like $70, $80? I made a lot of money on Neo in 2020. I believed all the hype. Luckily, I got out. but I mostly got out into Tesla. Did really well in Tesla. Now I'm not doing so well in Tesla. This is something I will agree with Kramer on. I would not trade Chinese stocks. It's just too much risk. Yeah, this thing got all the way up to like $70, $64. It'll be interesting to see how your Xpunks, your Neos, and a lot of these EV plays play out going into the next bull cycle. All right, let's pop on over to crypto. Bitcoin was starting to bleed down a little bit, but now it's catching a bid again, still hanging around the 17,400. I mean, no matter how you slice it, actually, let's take a look at the NASDAQ and the SPX real quick. Just showing you my thoughts on why the bottom's not in. We looked at this yesterday, but this is what I think is going to happen, right? The trend is your friend, right? What's the trend? What has the trend been? The trend was your friend. The trend was your friend for 2 years. Almost 2 years. Really? The trend has been your friend. The trend was really your friend for 2 years, but the trend has been your friend for over a decade. So is this one just over in a year because it's a new year? The trend's down, it's over. We still have an interest rate problem. We still have wars. In fact, I'm not sure the war situation's getting any better. I mean, and is the war our fault? Really? I'm not going to get into this whole political debate, but I think there's a lot of misinformation on the war. I mean, is Russia's got a bunch of, I saw a video with them with a shitload of tanks in Belarus. Is Poland next? Are they really doing, I've heard rumors of ceasefires, et cetera, et cetera. I've heard rumors that Putin's dying of a couple of diseases. So who the hell knows? Maybe he is dying, and it's his dying wish to reclaim the Soviet Union or whatever, right? The USSR. So maybe things can get a lot worse, right? That's just that. There's Taiwan and China. There's some shit going on over there. Apparently there's been a lot of airplanes, and Japanese and all kinds of forces are getting ready. So who the hell knows what's going to go on over there? So the political climate's bad, whether it's wars or whether it's, we're still dealing with certain things. A lot of people also think that they're going to have to turn the money printer back on. I don't know, man. I feel like that worked out so well for us last time. We're just going to continue to kick the can down the road until we really do. Again, I'm not a financial expert. Everyone is second guessing Powell. We looked at Powell's credentials. He's got a lot more credentials than anyone else I've ever heard open their mouth right now. So again, he's trying to do the best he can, trying to do the best he can, and he's got a bunch of people probably barking in his ear that are half as smart as him. I mean, I know what that's like. There's always people barking in my ear that think they're smarter than me on topics that there's no chance, right? I'm not saying I'm smarter than you on everything, but sometimes you're barking in my ear, and it's just like, bro, I've been doing this for 20 some years, and I know this outcome, especially when it comes to trying to save money on cheap ass equipment. All right. So that trend is your friend. Yeah, it's going down. The SPX, I think, is going down to 3,200 to 3,000, possibly even all the way down further. It could overextend. It could really get ugly. The NASDAQ, let's see what the trend is over there. Oh, the trend is your friend. It is above this line right now. It is back testing it. It went above it yesterday. It's looking, oh no, it almost back tested it yesterday. It's a little bit green today, but we've been here before. I mean, I can manipulate this line around a little bit, but either way, like this has a bunch of touch points. I don't really necessarily see this as support and resistance right now. I just feel a little bit more like It's a little jiggy right now. And if if it loses its jigginess, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be another ugly move down into the expanding channel. See what the dollar's doing. Dollar's kind of flattening out. The trend is your friend in the dollar. Usually when the dollar goes down, everything else goes up. So that's kind of been what's going on, I guess. Although this goes all the way back till September. So we'll have to see how that plays out. This has gone down. The dollar was really strong here. Wait, I remember the dollar being strong at some point. Oh, it must have been in here. Yeah, when the... Yeah, I don't know, man. VIX. Boring. All right, Bitcoin. Trend is your friend. Same thing. Down. I think I have a better chart of it. No, not really. But it's the same downtrend. Oh yeah, I do. There's a lot on this one. There's a lot on this chart. Should probably clean this up and start over. Couple bear flags, downtrend. It is above it right now, but I thought there was the same thing happening over here. You see this down move. You see this down move. Again, I got too much going on over here, but the trend is your friend. I think this one's going to continue to go down, at least come down and possibly touch it. That's at a pretty ugly touch now. And like if it comes down, we're talking like a 5K Bitcoin. That's where Crypto Savvy has us going, like 3,000. Ethereum, it's pretty clear. It's in a downward channel. It's up towards the top. If it comes back down, it is going to reach us like 500 or 600 people, 500 or 600 level. This takes us to the end of January. We'll see. It doesn't necessarily have to go all the way down. It could come like halfway down and then rebound and start doing a new trend. Cardano, same thing. Very long downward trend. Even it can't break out of the trend right now. It tried. And even if it did, every time it's tried, it's only lasted a few days. So it's the same thing. Is it coming back down? I mean, this looks like a pretty ugly drop, but this is March and it's only 15 cents. And what do I say? 15 cents or bust. BNB. How far does that go back? Since November, downtrend. Solana. You can't even chart Solana. Like this shit's just crazy over here. I don't know why anyone would be in this. Matic. It's basically just, it's been in a pretty good uptrend. Now it's just kind of spinning sideways. It's got a lot of hype around it. Who knows? If the market does go down, it'll probably go with it. Atom. Oof, I love me some Atom. So Atom was in a pretty good uptrend for a while, but now it's starting a downtrend. So we'll have to see how this plays out. I mean, this has it going to zero by April, but I would love to buy a bunch of Atom at like $5. Cadena, man, who gives a shit? Dot, I gotta tell you what, man. I keep thinking about Polkadot and whether or not this would be a good investment. I talk about things like Cardano should be an easy 3 to 4x. Like it's almost the chances. 6 people in the house. How's everyone doing? Let's hear what you got to say out there. Let's hit that absolutely free like button. I don't like, how could you not see Cardano getting to $1 in the, any kind of like anything, right? $1, $1.20, a 3x, a 4x. Like I said, I got 6 stacks of high society. Is the bottom in? I don't think so. And it's killing me because I'm freaking dying to buy. I am dying to buy. The problem is, I think I'm going to be having to really work on my patience game. I was talking when this started, I was saying it's going to be a long, long ride. We're going to get sick of it. We're going to get bored. We're going to get tired. And I said it could last years. I think we got at least another 6 months. 3 to 6 months. 3 months at the earliest. 3 to 6 months before we start seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. It could last longer. I have given my opinion. I do think crypto will see. I've often said crypto's never been in an overall bear market, but my current theory is crypto will see a bull market, but it's going to be a bull market from wherever the bottom is. So if Bitcoin goes to 3,000, Bitcoin can get back up to where it is now, and it's a 5x, right? So Bitcoin will see a nice bull run going on into the halving and etc. People will come back into it because of the halving and because of the cycles and because they're greedy, right? But like I said, if Bitcoin makes it to 3,000, I mean, if Bitcoin goes down to 3,000, the next year could be a 6x as it goes back to 18, 7x as it goes back to 21,000. So they always say zoom out. You know what I mean? 6, 7x's are really good. I don't know what the bottom's going to be in Bitcoin. I highly doubt it could get to 3,000. 3,000 seems like a ridiculous number. It's one that, like I said, Crypto Savvy believes in. Anything's possible, but the only way I could see Bitcoin doing that would be, it would have to be like something like Binance went under, or what's that big crypto bank? I can't think of their name, from La Hala. They just recently got bailed out, I think, by the Fed, or someone gave them a loan. I'm not sure. Silvergate. If they were to go down, that'd be pretty disastrous if Binance were to. And Binance has held a pretty good bank run, but a lot of people still think they're going to go under because they're not going to be able to sustain it. But there's been like a $12 billion bank run on Binance. So it would take some pretty cataclysmic events, in my opinion, to cause Bitcoin to go down, because at a certain point, it gets so cheap that it's hard not for buyers to step in. The amount of panic it would have to be out there in the world for Bitcoin to hit 3,000 would be pretty insane. If Bitcoin had hit 3,000, I would tell you I would back up the truck, but I would have backed up the truck at like 10,000, because I would think there's almost no, anything's possible, but I would think there's almost no chance Bitcoin could go to 3,000. Things like Cardano, 15 cents, 5 cents. I mean, again, we're talking 5 cent Cardano. I would love to pick up Cardano at 5 cents. It'd be a little bit more realistic for Cardano to hit 5 cents and Bitcoin to hit 3K, just because it is an altcoin, and when panic's coming, they're going to want to get out of the altcoins pretty quickly. Let's see what a 5 cent Cardano would be. Yeah, you're talking a 98% drawdown. I don't know, that something like, maybe in a wick or something, but it's highly unlikely. I do think 20 cents, 10, 15, and 10 cents are on the table. I have a buy order in our Cardano at 5 cents. I will be like I said, I will be looking to buy Bitcoin at like 10K, 14K, 12K. I'm not sure. We'll have to play the market out as this dump is happening. Ethereum, the 4 coins I really want to load the boat on right now are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Atom. I've mentioned numerous times my goals. I want to add 1 more Bitcoin to my bag. I want to add about 120,000 more Cardano to my bag, and I want to add 60-ish more Ethereum to my bag. And for me to be able to do that, it's either going to take several years or shit's going to have to get really cheap. So right now I'm kind of waiting for shit to get really cheap. We did get paid yesterday in Cardano. Every 5 days is payday. I got another 67 free Cardano. So when Cardano is $10, I'm clocking like almost $1,000 right now, $700 I just made in 5 days. In the next 5 days, it'll be another like $700, right? Because I'm not selling it. I might, right? So say I got my bag to 250,000. You see right here, pretty transparent over here. I have 134,631 on my Trezor. let's say this, I can get this number to 250,000 before the bull run starts. Let's say Cardano gets back to $3, $5, and we're nearing the end of the cycle. You can bet your ass I'm taking some profits off the board this time around, and I will let you know. That's why you want to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit that like button. But I don't want you to do things because I do it. I want you to make your own decisions. I don't ever want to hear anyone come in here and say, Tom, you told me. I never told you to do shit. I told you to make your own decisions. It's one of the best things you can do in life is be able to make your own decisions when it comes to money. Use what I tell you and factor it into whether you believe in what I'm spewing or whether you don't. There's plenty of people in here. I love Cardano. There's plenty of people in here that hate it, and they still keep coming around. So like I said, the Cardano, the Bitcoin, the Cardano, as much as I hate to say it, will probably be one of the first ones I sell, just because this 134,000 you see right here is in long-term capital gains, right? So if I can load the boat with like another 100,000 Cardano at like 15 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, and it goes up to $3, $5, even if it only goes up to like $4 or $1.20, and we're nearing what could be the end of the traditional 4-year cycle, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell some so that I have that powder dry for the next bear market. And if the next bear market doesn't come when I sell for a while, I got dry powder, right? So pay some taxes, got some dry powder, and it won't be as painful the next bear market having to struggle to come up with dry powder. And this is the cycle I'm going to continue to do. Sell it when it's at all-time highs. Start selling shit when it's at all-time highs, and buy it back when it goes into a bear market. I don't care how great you think crypto is. Well, there will be a point where there will be a massive supply crunch, and it will just skyrocket. But this is going to happen during the bear or bull market, and there's always going to be a time when that bear market or that bull market ends. So it's always a good idea to have that powder dry. I work all the time on not FOMOing in when things are pumping. Case in point, this current bull run. Everyone's getting bullish right now. Everyone's getting bullish. The last time this happened, everyone got bullish. Let's see how that worked out for them. This has happened several times, and I remember plenty of the people in the chat getting bullish. Let's see, July, November. It hasn't really done it in Bitcoin, but Ethereum started pumping. The SPX, right? The SPX, August, October to November, then it crashed. We're looking at the daily. Man, I'm doing a terrible job of trying to prove my point here, if I'm being honest with you. I could have sworn I saw this in the charts earlier. Maybe I need to look at a closer view. Yeah, here we go. Like December, Bitcoin was at 16,000. It went up to 18,000. People were getting really excited. Then it came back down. Ethereum, let's see, November, it crashed all the way down. It went all the way up. It went all the way down to 1,000. Then it pumped all the way back up to 1,400. The bear market was over. And then it came back down. And now it's coming back up. Cardano. Let's see. Here's November. Every time it gets a little pump, it doesn't even take much of a pump. Now, I will say this is a good pump right here. These are good pumps. This has been going on since November, so the trend is your friend. This has been going on. This is the major crash. This is the current trend, but the overall, when in doubt, zoom out. You know how people always say that? So every time it starts getting a little like jiggy, again, this is a pretty good jigginess. So this could be the reversal, but I don't think so. All right. Let's get a quick recap, see if anything's changed in the regular markets. We do got the CPI data tomorrow. Things are still looking pretty green over here. The more green it looks today, I think the worse the outcome's going to come after the CPI data releases. To me, this just feels, again, a lot of smart people I talk to or listen to think the bottom is in, but the really smart people I pay attention to, like your Mavericks of Wall Street, your Capos, your Tony Guineas, they don't think the bottom's in, and I don't think the bottom's in, and I'm not wavering as much. I told you I really, really want to buy right now. I really, really, really want to buy. I have so much FOMO, I can't stand it. And this recent pump, it almost made me waver. This recent pump, I'm like, screw it, Tom. Stop being stupid. Just go buy. Just go all in with the rest of your dry powder on Cardano. You plow 50, say I plow 50 grand into Cardano. It's an easy 3 or 4x. But I'm going for a potential 50x, right? What if I can buy? Maybe I'm being greedy. Maybe I am. But I'm following two of my disciplines. Don't buy it into a pump. Right now it's a pump. The entire thing smells, looks, and feels like a bull trap. The entire thing does, right? Everyone's getting excited. Everyone's getting excited. Like I said, you could zoom in and you can see moments where people got excited. People would get excited. It's over. People would get excited. It's over. Right? Well, I don't know. I don't think so. All right, let's see what's going on. Anything going on in Twitter? Sipping on some Twitter. I'm only 31 minutes in. We still got 6. Is this right? 6 people in the house, no likes. No one's talking to me. What am I supposed to do here? Guess we'll just cut the stream short. I'm not even sure this thing is on. It's the chat is as boring as the Bitcoin range right now. A lot of teams have been dumping tokens as if nobody will notice. Just saying, Grand Gambit Casino is live on Ergo. Let's freaking go. What is this? Is this why Ergo started pumping? All right, well, let's check this out. Maybe we can go do some gambling. I like Ergo. I've recently mentioned that I like Ergo a lot. There's a lot of misunderstanding what Ergo is. They think it's some Cardano project. It's its own proof of work EUTXO blockchain layer 1 that just has a lot of similarities to Cardano, and Charles Hoskinson likes the chain. I like the chain. In fact, there's going to be a Twitter space on, I believe, January 15th. That's going to be a lot of the Ergo people and Cardano people should be in that. If I remember, I'll post that live in the Discord or something as that's going on, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking for what I think could be the next Cadena. You know how Cadena just came out of nowhere? It was like 5 cents, and then the next day it was $20, and then it was $25. And then all the YouTubers piled in and said, this is the greatest blockchain on the planet. And then it went up a couple more bucks, and now it's now below $1 after all the YouTubers FOMO'd in just for the clicks. Well, I'm looking for the next Cadena, and I think Ergo can be that chain. It's only like, it was only an 80 million market cap. That might be up a little bit. But that thing could, I mean, what did Cadena go to? It went into the billions, right? So it would definitely be something that if I bought it and it went from a 80 million market cap, if it 10x'd, I mean, you got to start taking some profits, right? And I'm also not going to go crazy, right? Maybe $500, maybe $1,000, who knows? If this war would end, I can mine some Ergo. You're not allowed to mine it right now. What are you only allowed so much electricity or what? Casca, I would mine Ergo, but My electricity rates are not worth it. I would lose money. It would be there. Ergo would have to go to like $100 a coin for me to just even break even with the price of electricity where I live. World Mobile Unified. I think this is, what is this? I think this is the, oh, they're gonna be an Earth node on World Mobile token. Huge fan of World Mobile token. We'll take a look at Indigo too. I mentioned that. We'll take a quick look at that. I got paid yesterday. We got paid from Cardano. I got my paycheck. Indigo pays on Epics too, so I got paid from Indy. I'm really liking this protocol. I made about 14 Indy or around 80 Cardano for free. I made more Cardano in Indy than I did staking Cardano in like less than 1% of the capital. That's the kind of reward you're getting right now over on DeFi, right? I made like basically, I mean, I can't even do the math. 80 Cardano, 36 bucks off 1,000. I made 3% in 5 days. 3%, not in a year, in 5 days. I made a 3% return in 5 days. I mean, I have roughly 1,000, maybe 2,000. I don't think, somewhere about 1,000 bucks, I think, is what I have wrapped up in Indy. You know, I'm pretty sure I posted this in the Discord yesterday. I made, $26. All right, my bad. 2.5%. I made 2.5% in 5 days. Not bad. Stringer in the house. How you doing, brother? Ergo or Ergo? It's Ergo, E-R-G-O. This one right here. Need to see what this. Yeah, this thing's been pumping, man. I should have bought it. It's not easy to buy though. I wish they had it on well, it would be a wrapped asset. The only place I can buy it is KuCoin, and I just don't know if I want to deal with that headache. And I'm not gonna buy it now. I'm not gonna buy it on a pump like this. Shit's up. It's up 30% in like 3 days. Yeah, no shot. I'm buying this shit right now. I'll wait and see if this cools off. Let's see what the max chart is. But I mean, this thing made it to $20 in the last bull run. And it should do, if the bull run does everything like a bull run does in crypto, it can go much higher. And again, I like a lot of what this chain is doing. What's up, you effing nerds? I'm going to give that one a heart. No reason for both of it. This guy's got it right. Jalapenos, hell yeah, bro. Ergo needs a proper team. I agree. I'm going to give that one a heart. Oh, here's our boy Alex. Alex is in the gym. I haven't got an update if he quit vaping yet. This guy has some major Cardano alpha, everyone. FISO is next. I see FISO, I'm all ears. FISO is next. What is FISO? This is Teddy Swap. I did put some information in the Discord. They're going to be doing something in their Discord where if you are an early Discord member, you can sign up and get a free airdrop. This whole thing, I think I mentioned this early in the stream too. It looks, smells, and feels like a rug pull, but maybe it's not. I mean, I even looked at, I looked at a lot of their tokenomics. You know, one thing I forgot to mention, this is really interesting. U.S. House of Representatives to vote on a bill abolishing the IRS and eliminating income tax. I don't know how I feel about this. We all know taxes aren't going away. There's two things certain: death and taxes. So this may sound like a great idea, but what does it really mean? Eventually, when you're on CBDCs, the government's just going to tax you real time. You know what? That's where the world's going, right? So maybe this is just everyone's like, oh, get rid of the IRS. Hell yeah, right? We were just, and as far as I'm concerned, as long as taxes are fair, I don't care. And if CBDCs can do it for me automatically, great. I don't give a shit. If I don't have to do taxes and you can take it real time and it's perfect, I don't give you too much, or I underpay and you, sounds pretty freaking awesome to me, right? I get paid. It takes out the amount of tax that I owe. And I'm just constantly in this, and just make it fair, right? People always complain that taxes ain't fair, but maybe CBDCs could be part of that path. And to be quite honest, most of my shit's in crypto anyway. So they do mention this will get rid of the IRS, and it's going to be replaced with the national consumption tax. Well, what the F does that mean? It's eliminating income tax. But like I said, death and taxes are certain. So it's getting rid of income tax and changing it to a consumption tax. What the F? So as you consume your CBDC, you get taxed, right? Who knows? Who the hell knows? All right. The Teddy Swap thing, I did look at their website. Looks pretty thrown together in like 2 minutes. We will provide a stable platform to trade stable coins on Cardano. I don't know why we would need this. They just have a light paper. The light paper is kind of pretty lame. It's pretty freaking lame. They don't have a... Yeah, they're talking about Uniswap and formulas. Why do people put this in here? Like, who can understand this? Is it just to confuse people, make you look smart? Team developers? There's 3 people on this team. They look like... This guy looks like a rug puller. This guy... Creator of Plu TS. This guy looks like a rug puller. This guy, maybe... I don't know. What's... Cardano... Like, maybe these dudes are legit, and maybe, but 3 people on a team? I don't know. That's kind of scary. I did look at some of their GitHub activity. Like, what does this prove? I'm not sure. This guy doesn't have a lot of GitHub activity in the last... Who's RJ? Is RJ one of them? Yeah, this guy right here, software engineer. This guy hasn't been doing much. Couple GitHubs. Looks pretty weak. He took Christmas off, it looks like. December 16th, December 18th, nothing, and then January 5th. Let's see this guy. This guy's kind of active. Nope, December 12th. And then December 26th, and he's got a few. So I don't know, man. Seem like some slackers over here. Mr. Callum in the house. How you doing, brother? A nationwide sales tax would eliminate higher taxes for 1%. You mean for the 1%ers or what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they got cooking over there. People are up in arms too because I'm doing okay. I'm a little meh today, to be quite honest. I started, I always talk about my health and I'm changing my diet. I took Tutka 2 days ago, and it's supposed to help because I think I have a deficiency that doesn't allow me to absorb vitamin D, and that is causing a lot of my problems. And Tutka is supposed to help your vitamin D receptors. This is not, just like I don't give financial advice, I'm not giving medical advice. I treat my body like a lab rat sometimes. That's probably one of the worst things you can do, but what do I got to lose at this point? Anyway, I took some Tutka. It's supposed to help your vitamin D receptors, but it also desludges your bile in your gallbladder. Man, you could feel it. Like it would, every now and then I would get like this, like it's just spraying or whatever, and it's like desludging it. And it just gave me this very feeling yesterday that I'm kind of getting over. I think it's from the Tutka. But I think taking Tutka is probably something that'll help. I also take magnesium and K2 with my vitamin D3 for various reasons. There's a lot of research you can look out there on YouTube. Something to talk about. But so I'm kind of scared to take another Tutka today. I might wait another day and see how that plays out. Meaning the poor would pay the same tax as the rich. That's probably a good thing right now because the poor are paying more taxes than the rich. Isn't that how it works right now? All right, one person said the bottom's in. We got 5 votes. No say it's not in. What brave soul? Do you want to speak up in the chat? Why do you think? Are you the one that voted the bottom is in? We'd love to hear from you. 6 people in the house and 1 like. This is a sad Tom. Come on. Don't you it's so little effort. Don't you want me to have a good day? You know sometimes this thing doesn't refresh so maybe I'm just going to assume everyone out there liked. In fact, I'm going to close that window. So that I don't look at, I'm just going to assume everyone and I'm going to have a happy day. Let's see what's going on over no live chats. There's 4 people watching on Rumble. No likes over on Rumble. Come on, guys. Tap, tap, tap. That's all you got to do. Does this thing not work? Is this on? Hi. Talk to me. I am lonely. Would you like to play a game? Anyone know what movie that's from? Would you like to play a game? I'm pretty sure that's how the phrase goes. Would you like to play a game? Bonus points. The phrase might be a little different, but I think it's would you like to play a game? All right, oh yeah, I looked at these guys. They don't really have, they're not really doxed other than a picture. So these guys could be made up for all I know. I don't think they have like LinkedIn's or anything. Teddy Swap aims to make secure and reliable DEX for trading stablecoins. Whatchamacallit, Wing Riders already has this in pre-production. Wing Riders has been around for a while. Wing Riders seems like they know what they're doing. We know it's going to come to MenSwap. I'll take the free airdrop, dump them immediately. I'm sorry. I need to see more out of this team. So there's nothing special. Like, are they trying to be the Curve? Or is it Curve? Or wasn't Curve mostly just stable coins in the beginning? Jason, Global Thermal. Yeah, Jason knows what's up. Chill Baggins in the house. How you doing, brother? Is the bottom in, Jason? Did you vote? Is the bottom in? All right, let's see if we can find anything else going on Twitter. What does GM stand for? Look at Ellen. Poor Ellen. Oh.
Evacuation the entire town. This is the 5-year anniversary from the fire and mudslides that killed so many people, and people lost their homes, their lives. This is crazy on the 5-year anniversary. We are having unprecedented rain. This street next to our house never flows, ever. Probably about 9 feet up, and it's going to go another 2 feet up. We have forces ready to evacuate. Stay safe, everybody. Yikes.
The problems of the rich. The problems of the rich. You couldn't hear that? Or you couldn't hear me, or you couldn't hear that, Koska. It was just... Oh, we're not done looking at Ergo. We got Erg could run back to $5 and still be undervalued. I tell you what, man, this ergo community is strong AF. And it's going to pull in a lot of Cardano suckers like me. Oh, you heard me, just not her. The audio was mostly just, it was hard to hear because of the water. Uh, Grand Gambit Casino. Do they have sports betting? Um, who wants to go with me to the Bahamas? And where's Chad Knight? He needed a good Web3 idea. Sports gambling. I mean, they really kind of already have that, I think. No, that like that rocket shit or whatever. That's just like Ruby or Rubet. I don't know that they have sports gambling. Do they have sports betting? Because you send them Bitcoin and shit. But I don't like. I don't know, man. The problem, it's not available in my region. Well, I see some MMA up here. Maybe they do have sports gambling. You know this casino is not going to be grandgambit.io. Russian roulette. Looks like they got a bunch of stupid games on here. Roulette, coin flip. They had Solana had a coin flip game you could do. Nautilus, Android. I have a Nautilus wallet set up, but I haven't sent any money over there. I'm surprised this isn't being blocked in the United States. Card War, Dice Roll, Russian Roulette. Oh my goodness. I might have to get some ergo over here just to fuck around with this. All right. Today we reached more than $5 moon. That sounds like five. This sounds like dollar moon IO. This sounds like a rug pull. What is this shit? Some Binance rug pull. Mike the investor's promoting it. Come on, bro. Or he liked it? Why would you like this garbage? What is dollar? All right, now let's look. Maybe we're missing out on a lifetime opportunity. Get dollar moon. Okay, so this is some kind of like safe moon type rug pull. Ponzi. A stable passive by sell and BNB will go to the holders' wallets. Yeah, this screams like the biggest Ponzi I've ever seen in my life. They burn tokens. This is a crypto MLM if I've ever seen one. You have to get, let's see. Experienced team. Yeah, whatever. I'm not touching that with your money. Should I do another ADA poll? You have $1,000. These polls are so stupid. If most of his followers are Cardano, of course that's going to win. I actually voted Adam. This is that Play Imposters game, LAO Trades. It's really interesting. CZ's giving away meatballs. Tom, if you made $10 million on crypto, would you cash out and eat the taxes or go to Dubai? You can't go to Dubai and cash out there. First of all, the United States, if they allow you to leave and denounce your citizenship, you get taxed on your gains, right? So it would be so I would have to hide the money and hopefully not get caught. So I don't know. There might be ways to pull that off. I probably wouldn't even consider that as an option anyway. Like, I don't, are taxes too high or taxes unfair? I don't know, man. But what I do know, I'm thankful that I've had the life I've had in a country that I love, right? Would it have been a better ride if I was rich the entire time? Maybe I would have been became a heroin addict and be dead already. I do know that most people, I'm in the top, I don't know, crazy high percent of how much income I make on a world, on a world basis. I'm not rich, which is kind of sad, right? But I don't know. Like, I'm not starving. I'm not. I try not to be materialistic. I try to live a minimalistic lifestyle. So what am I gonna do? Go to Dubai, denounce my citizenship, have a bunch of money to look at? I don't know. Would I be happy with that? Right? Probably not. To answer, I mean, maybe I would. Maybe I would be happy living. Isn't it hot as shit over there all the time? So I live in a desert anyway. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to go to, I don't know, maybe somewhere in Central America where it's real plush or something. Bahamas look pretty interesting, isn't it? Isn't it a better deal over there? Although their government's corrupt as hell, apparently. So I don't know. I don't have to worry. Our government may be corrupt, but it's probably one of the least corrupt governments out there, all things considered. So again, a lot of people, billions of people, have had a lot worse life than me. So I can't complain, right? If that's what you, I'm not saying you, if that's what a person values, like there's that Heidi chick. She does a lot of crypto stuff. She denounced her citizenship because of taxes or whatever. That's just too extreme to me. Like, the government is not all evil. There's some evil, but I mean in general, that's just how the human race is. So I'm content, right? I don't need what number is satisfying. If you're just there's just certain people, it seems like they're not satisfied with how rich they are. Meet Kevin, for example. He doesn't seem like he's satisfied no matter how much money he has. Now, some of that's drive. There's nothing wrong with that. Drive and competitiveness, but I think that drive and but whatever, competitiveness, I don't know, I have a hard time saying that. It becomes unhealthy at a certain point. You just keep chasing more and more money. Oh, I'm a millionaire. Now I want to be a 10 millionaire. Now I want to be a 100 millionaire. Now I want to be a billionaire. Now I want to be a 10 billionaire. Now I want to be the richest. I don't know. There's more important things. I feel like a lot of these people that do this get towards the end of their life and they look back and they say, I valued money too much, right? I missed out on a lot of things. For me, I hit that millionaire mark in the last bull run. I didn't change my life one bit, other than I felt a little bit more secure in my roadmap of being able to withstand, retirement and things like that. But I'm still building. It wasn't enough to retire now. I don't even know if 10 million would, if I had 10 million cash, could I retire now? Yeah, I mean, of course I could, but I'd still have to be like careful, right? One misstep. You go out there, I can go out there, oh man, I made $10 million. Let me go out there and put 5 million on freaking this shit coin. And next thing you know, I'm down 5 million. Next thing you know, I do it again. Oh, I can make it back. Next thing you know, I'm a door greeter at Walmart. And I'm not talking shit on anyone that's a door greeter at Walmart. Yeah, he loves it. I don't get me wrong. I love making money. I love trading. Like for me, just sitting there and trade and being surrounded by trading, whether it's stocks and crypto, again, my two loves, trading and tech. That's crypto, man. I could do that shit all day long and get on the mic and talk about it all day long. But I don't hate my country. I don't hate my government. I hate paying taxes, but oh, don't they have taxes in Dubai? Does Dubai not have income tax? Do you not pay taxes on crypto over there? I mean, maybe Dubai would be great. I don't think so, man. A lot of flashy rich mofos over there. Besides, that'd probably piss off someone in Dubai, and they'd have my head chopped off. Zero. There's no taxes. Uh, let's see. Become U.S. Become. I'm moving to Dubai. Citizen. You know what? Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Oh, wrong one. Here's what we do. I asked Chat GBT how to mine gold, and then I asked it how to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it said I grow a YouTube channel can be challenging. Produce high quality content that is. I produce the highest quality content out there. Number 2, optimize your video titles. Number 3, number 4, engage with your audience. Number 5 is engage with your audience and beg for likes. All right. How do I, as a U.S. citizen, become a citizen in Dubai? Oh, I hate Carl the Moon. He's the biggest dirtbag out there. Uh, let's see. As a United States citizen, you cannot become a citizen of Dubai. As the United Arab Emirates do not have a naturalization process. However, you may be able to obtain a long-term residence that will allow you to live and work in Dubai. You typically need to have a sponsor. Yeah, so I don't see any exit strategy to moving to Dubai and not pay crypto taxes. How do I avoid? Let's see. How can I leave the U.S. and not pay crypto taxes? It is important to note that avoiding taxes by not disclosing them is legal and can result in heavy penalties and fines. Yeah, well, a lot of that shit's in flux right now because they killed the bill that got rid of they were going to get 80,000 IRS auditors, and they were mostly going to audit people making $70,000. Like the $70,000. Dude, you want to talk about a big FU to the the hardworking man that's barely the people in the $75,000 tax bracket where I live, that's borderline poverty. And in some parts of the United States, it's pretty decent living, but you're still probably living paycheck to paycheck. So by all means, let's go F with these people. Them overturning that, I think, was great. So one legal way to reduce your tax exposure to manage such as a tax deferred or tax free retirement account. Yeah, who the hell wants to put their money in their crypto on an IRA? There's only one. I'm not putting my shit. Not your keys, not your crypto. No, thank you. It's not insured. That a lot of YouTubers still promote this. What is it? Crypto IRA. I trust capital. No, thank you. I mean, it's pretty cool. Oh, it's pretty cool that you could stake your Polkadot and shit. And they charge. Let's see, pricing. I think they changed this. Crypto transaction. Let's see. Monthly account fee. Oh, it used to be $20 a month. If this stays around going into the next bull run, this might not be a bad place to send some of your crypto. I would prefer to see something like Tastyworks offer crypto in their IRA. I would be all over that for sure. So there's definitely or there definitely could be huge potential opportunities when it comes to putting your crypto in an IRA. You can see the stock account right here. This is all IRA. How to yeah, I considered asking questions like how to commit a perfect murder, how to dispose of a body and not get caught. But I don't need my shit. I don't need my shit logged out there. No, thank you, bro. Like I seriously want to ask it. Like you. I yesterday I was like, man, because I've been watching The Sopranos too, right? And I'm just like, how do you commit a perfect murder? How do you dispose of a body, right? There's just certain things you don't want that headache, bro. But it is amazing right now the kind of answers. My buddy asked it this one. How much would the moon weigh? I wonder if it's going to give the same answer if it was made out of hot dogs. He's a very peculiar person. So it's actually giving an answer. It's worth noting that it's purely hypothetical as the moon and cannot be converted into hot dogs. I think he got an answer that said like you wouldn't be able to cook it. Yeah, dude, like I asked it, watch this. I want to clone Eternal on Cardano and name it Tom Wallet. If you're not using ChatGPT, you need to start learning how to use it. The people that are efficient in something like this, it's going to make you more efficient. It's going to give you a leg up. Like you could want to code a web extension wallet in Plutus and publish it on Cardano. But if you ask it for the code, it'll give you the code. I'm not sure if this is the way I phrase this in a way that it's going to... All right. I need the code for a Plutus wallet on Cardano to trade native assets as a web extension. Yeah, students are using it to write their essays. I think a lot of schools are blocking it now, though. I asked it this the other day. I forget how I asked it, and it gave me the code. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I physically told it to write a Plutus script. This shit's under heavy load right now. I'm barely working on it. So it's going to be about mastering, just like how you master asking Google the right stuff. It's going to be about mastering and learning the ways to, and that, this is AI, so it'll start like figuring you out too. But you can plop down a bunch of like notes and say organize my notes. I did a retweet, I think, of a Twitter that said, and there's going to be a lot of ways to optimize using it. I think, oh, this was really interesting. Yeah, here's Silvergate. I might not have retweeted it, but it was like 7 ways to use Chat GBT retro in the house. How you doing, brother? Unfortunately, since yesterday's yeah. Well, that Chat GBT has been getting a lot of press, but that Microsoft news, they're only going to get 49% of it. They're in talks. If I was Chat GBT, I'd tell Microsoft to F right off, unless they need the money or something. I don't know, like 10 billion. Are you kidding me? This Chat GBT is worth way more than 10 billion. Retro says, I use it to send emails. I just load a bunch of topics with a prompt, create a professional email. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Let's see. Bro, Microsoft wants more than to collect data. This is like one of the greatest This is. I don't think people understand how revolutionary this is. How much this is going to be a part of everyone's daily lives. This is going to be like, this is a money juggernaut. Yeah, the thing's having a hard time spitting it out right. This is going to, like, if I could invest in this, I wouldn't invest in crypto. I would invest in this. If I could invest in this, I would, every dollar I had right now, I would invest in this. Right? Could it still fail? Could someone else come along and make something better? Jobs will be created and destroyed because of this. It could replace me, right? For example, I've asked it. Yeah, this shit's like, it's shitting the bed. Oh, wait. Here we go. It created one. I hope this email finds you well. I hate it when emails start like that. I'm writing to bring to your attention. Dude, this is amazing. This is freaking amazing right here. I hope this... Oh my goodness. I got to post this. We have a Chat GBT Slack channel. I hope this, upon conducting a recent audit, this is, it wrote it better than I would have wrote it. I would have to tweak this a little bit because it's a little, but this is amazing. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. So like one of the tasks, I need to configure a... There's no way it's going to be able to do this. There is no way. There's no way. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that one. So my job is configuring Palo Alto firewalls is pretty safe right now. But watch this. One of my jobs is like, I'll call up to my headquarters and say, hey, these switches came in. Could you plug them into the console cable so that I can configure them? I need an extreme Exos configuration for a 2-switch stack a data VLAN 10 and a voice VLAN 5. The other day it gave me a configuration. Yeah, so see, this is really cool, and this is something that helps my job a lot, right? How do I do this? And it tells me how to do it versus trying to find the documentation online. And let me tell you, going through extreme documentation, it's a effing mess. So it's given me the commands I need. And these commands, let's see, configure, yep. It even gives me like the QoS settings, I bet. Oh, it's doing the stack. There we go. This time it didn't give the QoS settings. Last time it did. So again, it's all about mastering how to do it. Let's see. It is, bro. Honestly, shaved an hour and a half of me crafting those little shits. Again, it's not, it's making you more efficient. Just like the computers made people more efficient. This is just the workforce getting more efficient. Will it eventually replace certain jobs? Yeah, like probably. AI is definitely replacing jobs, but there's still a skill for people to monitor what's going on with AI. AI is entering my world a lot, whether it comes to, for example, Extreme has really good wireless, and you plug them into the Extreme IQ cloud, and it gives you like AI data on like potential breaches and things like this, or things that are causing network slowdowns and things like this. Their next iteration of this is going to be like it automatically making the network changes to fix that, right? But you're still going to need people that know how to do, like there's a lot of things right now, like, oh, I can't think of the name right now, but I'm brain farting hard. It's basically these cookbooks where, say you have 100 switches and you need to like push VLANs out to all these other switches. Well, you run it in this script, this language, I forget what it's called, brain farting hard, and it'll do all that for you. But if you make a change, it just fucked up 100 switches for you on No Write Friday. And you know my rule on No Write Friday. So you're like, this isn't going, like I said, this is going to create new jobs. It's going to create greater efficiencies, and it probably will eliminate some jobs. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Let's see. Will there be a crypto bull market in 2024? Yeah, it's not replacing jobs anytime soon. I definitely agree with that. But the smart people that know how to use this will make their job more efficient, right? Again, a lot of this stuff I could spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to do, because doing these extreme switches are new to me. I'm really good at Ruckus, Cisco, and Aruba. I can do those shits in my sleep. But now we started selling extreme. Completely different way, completely different code. I don't know how to, I mean, I know the basics, you know, set up STP, set up VLAN, set up SVIs, this, and that, but I don't know how to write it, right? And they have different models, different like Exos, VOS, one is Fabric, one is, you know what I'm saying? So trying to go through all this documentation and finding out, and there's ways to, that we optimize and vanilla these configs, right? So figuring all this out takes a lot of time, but going through and reading a bunch of white papers, going through and Googling it. But this, like this is a more advanced, efficient way of using Google, really. Like you plug in your problem and it comes back with the right answer. And again, the better you can put in your question, the better these answers are going to be. Yeah, so there's already, like Microsoft is already using this for their programming. And that's one of the reasons they want to buy it. It's not necessarily replacing their programming, but you still want programmers that understand. It may, one day it may complete, but I don't know, right? You probably, can AI eventually create programming, do the programming, make more efficient programming. Eventually, at a certain point, it just gets to a point where maybe it does. Maybe that's how it becomes sentient. We tell it to start creating new programming, making the programming more efficient, like eliminating this. And it probably will this is going to greatly accelerate us as a human civilization. But at a certain point, when does it become Skynet? I foresee, I really, unless something changes, I'm looking forward to being rich and not moving to Dubai, but buying a Tesla car and a Tesla robot. Maybe 3 or 4 Tesla robots. I'm going to be a multi-millionaire on my crypto investments. Tesla robots are going to be like 20,000. I'll get the advanced level. I'll get the full self-driving Tesla robot. I'll get the full self-driving Tesla robot with OpenAI built in, aka Skynet. I'll probably buy that shit. What was that show? Oh, the Orville. Anyone watch the Orville? They started Isaac, some robot race, android race or something, and their human people treated these robots really bad, and then the robots became sentient and killed them all. So I'll probably be the early generation overlord of my Tesla OpenAI robot, and it'll be the downfall of the human race. All right, we have 9 votes. 3 people think the bottom is in. I'm pretty sure Retro, did you vote the bottom's in? You're always in that bottom's in hype train. You got sucked into that bull trap last time it happened. This time, you're pretty sure this time, huh? Who else voted? Raise your hand. I want to know. You're starting to listen to the Kool-Aid sippers, your bit boys. Let's see what's going on in crypto really quick. I want to see like a bloodbath. Do I pull up bloodbath on YouTube? No copyright strike there. I cannot freaking wait for the bloodbath. It's killing me not to buy. I cannot freaking wait to buy. Ooh, my precious, and count my coins. Dive into my crypto vault like Scrooge McDuck. Let's see if I can find a picture of that. Scrooge McDuck swimming in money. Yep, I remember this picture like it was yesterday. I had a comic book, I think, had this on the front cover of it. This is me with my Cardano coins. My Cardano and my Ethereum and my Bitcoin and my Atom. I should make this my new, like... Quick, I need someone to create a PFP of me doing this and a background. But instead of Scrooge McDuck, it's me, and it's Cardanos and Atoms and Bitcoins. I can't wait to swim around. Touch it. It does drive me nuts that I can't just throw all my cryptos on my bed and jump up and down on it. All right. Starting to get a little bloody. Is the stock market getting a little bloody? Ooh, Cardano's now down below 31 cents. Is this it? Oh, look at this. Anyone want to change their vote? Serious rejection at the trend line incoming. We're coming all the way down. If this happens 4 days from now, if it happens, it'll probably take like a week. We're looking at 19-cent Cardano if it comes all the way back down, and it could overshoot it, right? I'm a praying mantis right now. I can't wait to buy my cheap ass crypto. Oh no. All right, let's see. Ricky in the house. How you doing, bro? Oh, I'm glad you're here, Ricky. I almost named my title. I have a new pizza secret. And it's not just pizza. If you eat anything Italian where you put Parmesan cheese on it, oh my goodness. How do I Parmesan Parmesan cheese. There's a Parmigiano. There we go. Reggiano. I bought, dude, this shit's expensive though. I bought some of this at Costco. It was a brick like this, but a different brand. The shit was like $20. I thought it said $11 on the sticker. And then I check out and that shit was like $20. I'm like, I almost said, nah, you can take this shit back. But so I guess it's like $12 a pound. And it's, you gotta have a nice cheese grater or whatever. Oh my goodness. I will never go back. It bothers me a little because I could have bought, a bunch of Cardano or like 2 Adams instead, 2 Cosmos Adams, but goddamn, man, put this on your pizza, put it on your rigatoni, put it on your pasta. It's supposed to be really healthy too. I forget what's in it, but it's really good. Woke man in the house. How you doing, brother? In Malta, you don't pay taxes on crypto. I'm pretty sure. I will see you. What's it like in Malta? I think we looked at it once and it was gorgeous. Oh yeah, it's an island. Oh yeah, I can see. I wouldn't want to be in like a crazy crowded. This looks gorgeous. Oh, look at the honeys. Looks a little prehistoric. I need a secluded area. Like something like this would be pretty dope. Like put a house right there, have all my groceries air flown in. Where is this located? Zoom out. What kind of language do you speak in Malta? Malta. It's in the so you're probably like south of Italy or something. Yeah, I'm right here, south of Italy. So I'm assuming you speak Italiano. Is that why you just started watching The Sopranos recently? So what do you order, Olive Garden? Make your own shit. Olive Garden is good, man. I miss being able to eat Olive Garden. The all-you-can-eat buffets over there. You'd walk out of there. Ricky's going to be going, like in 20 years, Ricky's going to be coming back to my old videos on how to get rid, how you diet when you have type 2 diabetes and being ravaged by autoimmune diseases, because he's on a one-way trip to that shit. Sounds like me as a kid. My diet in college, there was a good stretch. Well, I wasn't really in college at the time. I had dropped out and we were working at Walmart. My diet at the time was, we wouldn't eat all day. We would start drinking Coors Light all night. And then we'd go to In-N-Out at 1:30 in the morning. Hey, when you're in your 20s, I actually lost weight. But the damage I probably did to my body at that time definitely caught up. All right, crypto's continuing to be red a little bit. I do have to get to work here in a second. Let's see what's going on in the stock market. Nasdaq's holding up pretty well. The S&P is holding up really well. So I'm not sure why. Let's be honest. Bitcoin 17,300 is still in a boring ass range. Cardano failed to break out though. Ethereum's failing to break out. Solana. I don't even know. You can't even really chart this freaking rug pull. Matic. Atom's coming back down. So it did break out. But it's just like this. It's kind of probably fell back down and go back down. Oh, Polkadot. I don't remember how much I talked about this, but this coin is really interesting to me. 12% APY on staking. I don't see how this one in a bull run doesn't get to like $20. Are you kidding me? A 4x. If it gets back to all-time highs, you're talking a 10 or a 12x plus you earn 12% while it's happening. Like, I'm having a hard time. Like, maybe I should stop buying Atom. I have some Atom, you know. Maybe I should add this back to my bag. I could buy a thousand of these for, $4,800. It's probably a really solid investment. But so they have had some things happen over here that make it maybe such a really good opportunity. Your Gavin Woods, you regurgitate your Gavin Woods, recently stepped down as CEO and became like lead designer. I actually think that's probably a good thing for the company as long as the CEO produces, as long as the blockchain produces. And I think it's going to produce enough if the next bull run comes, they're going to benefit from it. Did ChatGPT, did we get an answer? I almost forgot to double check on this. Let's make that the last thing we do. Let's see. Is there going to be a bull run in 2024? I'm an artificial intelligence and I do not have the capability to predict, but it is important to know crypto is highly volatile. Good advice. All right, everyone. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I may or may not stream tonight. I just haven't been in the mood lately. I've been really tired, but if I do, be on the lookout for it. Worst case, I'll be back 6:30 a.m. PST tomorrow. Love you all, and